Yo, 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 my friends, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Election Tuesday, in fact. Thank you, Charles. Coleman, good morning. Ursa, congratulations on being first. You are, in fact, first. Happy second Tuesday. Charles, today's PSA. If you live in the US, go vote. Ursa. I already voted, my friend. I have already cast my ballot. So, I shan't be going to vote today because it's already been done, and I would not like to be arrested. So, Ursa! Got a doc appointment and then going to drop by my voting center on the way home. Nice, very nice. Did you already vote, Charles? I haven't voted yet, but plan to go at lunch. Good, good, good. Octi, good morning. Hello, Octi, Ursa. Way to go, Lutz. Did you get a sticker? I did, sort of. Mrs. Magoots grabbed me one. I don't care about the stickers, so I generally just leave them. But she took one because she wanted to take a picture together. I think no, I did wear mine. I wore mine for the picture, but then I gave it to her after that. I put it on her arm. So we have tiny little oval stickers. Boring. Yeah, that is boring. Although ours were, I know which ones you're talking about. The real generic, like, tiny ones that just say I voted with like a little flag. Ours are actually specific to our city. So it's kind of cool. But hello, Lady Iron. Hi, hi. How you doing today? Iron! How's your day going? Friends, I've been thinking about this. Coleman, hello, hello. Pick on Discord. I will ask Mrs. Magoots if she could post it. I will ask if she can post it. I do not have the picture. She took the picture. So you could always tag her if you really want to. Be like, hey, do you have a picture from voting? Coleman. I've been thinking about this a lot, my friends. This challenge I still think is doable. I've got some ideas on how to build my character, and I feel like I just feel good about it today. I feel good. Slightly obsessed with the voting stickers from other areas, really? Shoot, I might have a picture of one somewhere. I'd have to find it though. Ursa went from 75 to 35 freedom units overnight. Yeah, no kidding. It got quite cold here. At least here it's supposed to be chilly. Today. Like when I say chilly, it's not really that chilly. It's like 63 freedom units today. But then it's going to get back down into the 40s overnight, and then 70s in the next 2 days. So I'm going to try my best to not turn my heat back on. It's been off for like a little over a week. It's been pretty awesome. I mean, how often can you say? I think I'm pretty sure I turned it off sometime in October. So yeah, it's been off for a while now. How often can you say you just, I turned my heat off in November? I turned it on in mid-October for the first time. It ran for a week, maybe a week and a half, and then I turned it off, and it's been off ever since. So I think it got turned off like right before Halloween. So yeah, it's been heating the house 1 week or one and a half weeks this year. So hey, Nander, what's going on? Freedom units, yes, you know, we don't want to confuse anybody, so like, oh my god, 75 degrees Celsius. You must have been frying in there. My pupper had a big surgery yesterday. She's got little pajamas. I saw the pics on Spooky's Discord. Very cute. We're at 43 today. Yesterday was high 60s. Yeah, I think it was the same here. The heat on for like a week. Wish it was cold enough to run our heat. I'm sick of it being so hot in Texas. What kind of temperatures has it been lately? Because yeah, like I said, it's going to be 70. So after today, it's going to be in the low 70s. Excuse me, for the next 2 days. And then, gosh, excuse me. And then it's going to be in the 40s for like the foreseeable future. So as a high. So I mean, it's just going to gone goes the temperature, just overnight, basically. So yeah, we'll have to turn on the heat then, but we'll be on vacation. So it'll be on kind of like a maintenance mode, just enough to not like freeze our house out. So yeah. Friends, how is your day today? How's your day going thus far? How is your day looking? For me, it's going to be some preparations for vacation. I got some laundry I got to do in order to be able to pack. I got a few appointments scheduled I have to take care of before we leave on vacation, but basically leaving the house here tomorrow night. Kind of weird to think about it, but just the way that travel is going to work for us. Basically going to be traveling Wednesday night and staying Thursday at our in-laws, then taking a train to the airport, essentially, or at least the city, Thursday into Friday, and then, or sorry, that is, yeah, Thursday, and then early, our flight doesn't leave early until Friday morning. So we're not actually going to, I mean, we're going to be leaving our house tomorrow night, the 9th. We will not be to our destination until, what was it, like Saturday morning? Is that right? Actually, well, we're not gonna be to our like, so that we kind of have like a, we're gonna get onto what I would consider the start of our vacation is gonna be like Saturday late in the day. But we won't get to our official destination until Sunday morning, which is just like, we're going to be leaving our house Wednesday evening, and we're not going to get there until Sunday morning. My gosh. Traveling is kind of stupid sometimes, but I can't complain too much. I mean, if I had to get there back in the olden days, let's see, riding a horse and then getting on a boat, probably going to take me a little longer than that. So. Had a couple days where it finally got a little chilly, humid 50s, and now it's back up to 80s and stupid humid. Oh gosh, I do not miss the humidity. That's what's made this, like, this fall has been the best weather I can remember. Like, I mean, I do not remember a fall that has been this, like, seasonable. It has been, I mean, like I just said, I've had the heat off, but like, it hasn't been uncomfortable in here. Like, it gets a little chilly for maybe a day or two till it heats back up, but like, it's just so, it's been so nice, and it's been dry too, mostly dry. We have had enough rain, I think, to cover us, but it's been dry enough to enjoy the outside, which is awesome. But Slothy and True Celt, hello, my friends. Working from home days are my favorite days, so today is good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Octi. Here's what I've done this morning. Fished a baby copperhead out from between our sliding glass door in the basement. No way. Seriously? Does that happen often? Like you see copperheads? Running to dock now. Good luck, Lutz. I look forward to the replay video. Hope you and the missus enjoy a well-deserved vacation. Thank you so much, Ursa. Thank you so much. I'll be here tomorrow still. We'll stream tomorrow. Not that I'm... we're going to take attendance, all right? If you're not here tomorrow, we're going to have words. But I will be here tomorrow. So.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
Yesterday, I passed a vehicle on Hecka fire on the way to work, and then there was a 3-car crash that involved a police SUV on the way home from work. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic, right? Jeez. I hope people are okay. We're going to Bora Bora, Charles. Bora Bora. Hey, TC and Slothy. Octi, Slothy, Celt, Iron. Hiya, friends. First time for me? Dang. I mean, I would be pretty scary. Like, that would be scary because I'd worry about my dogs, you know? I decided the all caps annoys me as much as coffee does, Charles.
Slothy, Iron, Charles. What, Iron? Say it ain't so.
Sorry, Iron. So I've decided this challenge is possible. I think it's possible. I have to get the right decoctions and build, but we can freaking do this, you guys. We can do this. For those that are unaware, okay? We've been trying this for the last several days. What, 3 days? This will be the 3rd day now. I think I tried Friday. I tried Friday and yesterday, and that was it. This will be the 3rd day of trying this challenge here. Peachy, hello. Good morning, Lutz and chat. I feel like it's been forever since I've been here, but I think it's only been a day. I think it has only been a day. Hope you're doing well, though. So this challenge we've been trying to do for a few days, in case you happen to miss it and you're curious, Geralt is going to fight the entire wild hunt, or what I consider to be the entire wild hunt at the same time. So It is 1 versus 73. Okay. Are you staying in one of those resorts over the water? We are. It's a bucket list trip for us. It's a bucket list trip. Celebrating our first trip together, just the two of us, since 2014. And also celebrating our student loan payoff. We paid off our loans at the end of 2021, and we were paying a lot of freaking money on those. So basically what happened was we just took that money as much as we could since we paid them off and put them towards vacation savings. So yesterday was definitely a Monday. I'm so glad today is a new day. So cool. I know. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Like I said, I won't actually see it until Sunday. So I'm leaving you guys Wednesday, after Wednesday, but I won't. I'll still be able to chat and stuff. I'm not going to fully unplug until sometime Saturday, most likely. So yeah. Oh, we'll get some pics posted. Yeah. My plan is to maybe post a pic as soon as we get there, and then probably just leave my phone be for as much time as possible. So we're going to Bora Bora, Peachy. Bora Bora. So we're going to spend one night in Tahiti. And then it's Bora Bora for the next like 4 nights, 5 nights, something like that. And then back to Tahiti and then back home. So Tahiti is basically just the stopover because traveling to Bora Bora is relatively limited. It's small, so in before baby Lutz is conceived, I have a feeling it'll happen on this trip. Who knows? Oh my. Lutz is taking us to Bora Bora. I wish I could, but not this trip. Like I said, I need some time to just kind of, me and Mrs. Magoots, we haven't really spent very much time together like that in a long time. So LuteCon 2022. Actually, so speaking of LutesCon, I will make a more formal announcement, but I am willing to say this, okay? If people are interested in Gen Con, GenCon, if people are interested in Gen Con, I would 100% meet up with people at Gen Con next year. I can guarantee you I can make that. I don't have to plan out. Like if I were going to try to go to like a TwitchCon or an E3 or something like that, I'd have to plan it out. But Gen Con is close enough to me and the dates are good enough. Like I could pretty much guarantee that I could go to it. All right, well, put it this way. I can guarantee that I can go to it. So if people do ever want to have a meetup, that would be the easiest way for me to do one. So Mr. Lutz, you've had a nice fall, but I had a snowstorm last night and today. Oh, no. That does not sound in the least bit fun, True Kelt. You're telling me I can afford a trip to Bora Bora on a web developer salary? I'm in the wrong freaking business. Well, keep in mind, there's 2 money makers in our family, but I also coach. Mrs. Magoots also works a second job, so we each work 2 jobs, and then streaming on top of that. Streaming, obviously, I'm not really paying for the trip streaming, which is fine. But this is more of like the passion project for me. So, but we do have 2 jobs, and we each work 2 jobs. So, would you dress up though? If I mean, sure, if I can find something good to wear. Koro! Blutz! Blutz. How you doing today, Koro? Also, Charles, Iron, Kelt. Hi, Peachy, Koro. True Kelt, Peachy, Charles, Iron, Koro. Hey, Koro and Peachy. Oh, we got a few non-cappers in there. So we've discussed some people are fatigued by the caps. I won't name any names. But explaining the challenge is non-cappers. This challenge, I'm telling you, I think we can do it. Although I don't have very much time today because I got a freaking meeting got scheduled yesterday afternoon for this morning. I'm pissed about it because I'm just like, why can't we schedule things in the early afternoon? Granted, I wouldn't be able to make it, but like, I just wish, or just give me more of a heads up. Get more of a heads up than what I had, So, I need a little more enthusiasm. Have some coffee. Oh, look at that. Charles almost triggered it, but it was still on cooldown. We just don't know what's good. Freaking Rykor, I feel like Charles is mad at us. Is it because I thought you were British, Charles? Is that why you're mad at me? All right, so this challenge, I just need to retweak my build. I actually am considering going back to my first build and then just kind of going from there. Now, what I need to do is I might have to make a few tweaks to my skills, but I feel like this challenge is possible. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this though. I think it would be more fair if I do this to make the foot soldiers, excuse me, all level 10. So we'll spawn them in at level 10 and see how that goes. But my gosh, I cannot stop, like, I don't know, just hiccup burp kind of things. I don't know. Do you guys ever get those? I was just talking about my sister with my sister about those last month, and Mrs. Magoots thinks they're not real, that we like make them up. But sometimes you kind of have like this hiccup that kind of turns into a burp. I don't know. It's very weird. And they're not super comfortable. Why can't we schedule things for when I can't be there? Granted, I don't think they knew that I wasn't going to be there. I don't think I put my appointment on the calendar. But I have appointments two like lunch appointments 2 days in a row. So hopefully it'll be fine. I don't really have a whole lot of stuff I got to get done before I leave. So. All right, I'm going to load up the initial. We're going to take a look at this build. We're going to take a look at this build and see how it goes, but I love you guys, just don't want to piss someone off anymore. Honestly, I feel this way too. Who was mad at it? DM me. I think maybe mad and pissed off might be too strong a set of words. I agree, yeah. Or if you were here on time, you would know. Listen. All right, let's take a look at this character. Did I throw sign intensity? Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing. How do you unsocket these guys? I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can. Okay. So, and then these had the wrong glyphs on them too. Okay, so we are gonna reload the initial save. I got to do a few console commands that I didn't plan on. I'm Mangaloco. Welcome in. Hello. Cheers. Appreciate the follow. Cheers. This one's for you. Fat Knuckle, how's it going? Mango, how you doing today? Mango Loco, I think is what it's supposed to be. Mango, how you doing today? Sometimes when I see it in all caps like that, it sort of throws me off. Or I said it annoyed me. I can never be pissed at you though, Charles. Cora being the nosy neighbor, she's the one who goes out to vacuum the front yard when there's cops down the street. I have a job. I did in all caps. I just don't want to annoy the lady, but you just did it. Careful, everybody. Lady Iron's got mod powers now. Don't piss her off too much. All right, we're gonna reload. We're gonna reload this save. This was a fresh build, I think. Fat Knuckle, my favorite kind, right? How you doing today, Knuckle? I want to call you fat, but that seemed off, right? Got a fat Knuckle for you, Cora. Oh, goodness. Very sore and tired from what? Can I ask? What happened? What's going on? Watch Nacho Libre Saturday night and thought of you. Oh, goodness. Cora's the best Nacho Libre cosplayer I've ever seen in my life. Is this... This character is built out. Sign intensity, Igni sign intensity. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Okay, this is good. So then all I got to do is get my decoctions that I don't currently have. And then I also need to... We need to do one other thing here. I'm actually going to have to pull up the source files of the game, everybody. Hope that's okay. I'm not going to leave you guys in silence, though, so let me bring up some music as well. There is a file. There's a command that there's a command that is not in the there we go. I think that's it right there. All right. Bring up this here. Where's the shuffle on this guy here? All right. I got to move this down here. Okay. All right. What command is it? RW internal. Searching for the word schematics. Learn all schematics. Is that it right there? Probably not schematics. It's probably recipes. Learn all something. Learn all. Yeah, it is not learn all schematics. Oh, let's see. Nux is easy for short. All right, you got it. Nux. My favorite. Had 9 hours of basic military training. Tomorrow is 10 to 12 hours. Wow. Let's see. Recipes. All right. Add mutagen recipes. Add recipes oils. Add recipes bombs. Add recipes potions. Do I need these? Add recipes potions too? I don't know if I need these or not. Let's see if they even work. Add recipes. We'll just go with add recipes bombs. I don't know. I mean, let's see if this even works. It just took me to my inventory. So if we go to alchemy, bombs. Oh yeah, no, that definitely worked. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so if we go to add recipes, oils. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are, I could not find these in like the, oh, this is weird. I couldn't find these in the commands.gg website. I had to actually search the actual source code. Are you Nux? What branch? Maybe I'll join the Space Force. You're in the military for 10 years. Fat Nux the echidna. Don't like getting yelled at so much. I always knew I'd cry. So you're in the army, Mango. Very nice. She was Nacho Libre. True. I saw the pic. It was pretty awesome. Shouting him has like zero effect on me. Knew someone in the Coast Guard. He got to travel everywhere. Legit goals. I'm just too sensitive. You're used to getting yelled at. I don't know if that I should say that's good or add recipes potions. I'm curious if this will improve my toxicity, maximum toxicity here. All right, potions. There are a lot of potions in there now. Okay, and then there's one for decoctions. Add recipes, potions. So we had recipes, oils, add mutagen. Oh, I didn't add mutagen. Wait a minute. Add mutagens. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it right there. Yeah, there they are. We found all the potions. So I don't even know why I did that. I don't know if I need these mutagen ingredients either. Add schematics bolts. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm probably good then. Add mutagen recipes. We'll do that. I'm frustrated that this did not pan out originally. Okay, so frenzy. Yeah, this isn't actually even gonna work, is it? Acquired tolerance. What is my ability up to now? Toxicity's up to 190, so it is working. But not quite the way that I need because I got some points assigned to things that I otherwise won't use. I will not use these. Isn't there one about stunning or something? Okay. Let's see. Was it this save? I don't remember. Hey, Book Punk, how you doing today? Dramatic life as a teenager, toxic household. Yeah, I know too many people like that, unfortunately. My friend told me she didn't get a sticker for voting this morning. I asked her what's my motivation for going if I don't get a sticker. We were just talking about the stickers earlier. Bookpunk, how have you been? How have your days been treating you, my friend? Is this the same load that I had? I think it is. Yeah, gosh dang it. Okay, I gotta load something even previous to this. Must be this save? I'm not entirely sure. I like that. I like that sliding guy. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just voting whilst in the mobile home was easy. We just walked up to our elementary or our neighborhood clubhouse was right down the street. Now we actually have to go to our elementary school. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, there was a place. I don't know how far ours was away. Less than 15 minutes. Wait, this is all built out too? Man, gosh, I need to like delete these checkpoint saves or something. They're just throwing me off. Okay, so he doesn't have any armor there. I know I want this armor. Armor and swords. I don't think I've done anything else other than spawn maybe the armor and swords. I'll give you a sticker. Aww. Lots of busyness and not much progress. Keep on grinding though. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Yesterday we had a pretty complex problem that another developer and I solved. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, yes, this is looking solid. Character, okay, not built out yet. Perfect. Okay, so then let's do this. Let's go ahead and add those. Everything I did before. Bombs. I guess adding the recipes isn't really going to do me any good. I actually need to add the actual oils. Potions, and then mutagens. And I guess I'll do mutagen recipes just cuz. Okay. All right, so we have all of our mutagen or our decoctions. Now that said, can you drop these? I can drop them. I'm considering, so I can take 3 at a time, but I also need some white honey. Add all potions maybe? That didn't work. My music keeps pausing. Actually, no, it doesn't keep pausing. It just doesn't play. This is very weird. Okay, let me try this then. Let me just go into an album. Okay, because I'm going to keep jumping in and out of this. Add recipes, oils. So we added the mutagens. Okay, mutagen ingredients. Schematics upgrades, secondary, schematics components, schematics armors. Yeah, so all these. Test rune, add crafted steel. Oh my gosh, there are so many of these here. Learn all schematics. Unfortunately, that doesn't include recipes. All right, potions, potions, potions. How do I get all the potions? There, I saw one there. I just don't remember. It's potions, recipes. Add herbs. Add keys. That adds all the keys in the game, I think. Or add valuables. Add item food. Oh! That adds one of each food item. Okay. Add item alchemy. Oh, shoot. Add item crafting. Add item leather. Add item metals. Runes upgrades. Items monstrous? Items precious. Add junk. Add junk 2. Add quest items 1. Quest items 2. Where the... We can get these potions. I didn't want to get them individually if I didn't have to. Treasure hunt items. Character decorations. Just like, okay, maybe that is it then. Let's see. X pots? Add potions. Oh, it's just called add potions. Huh. The very last one in here. There they are. We got them. Perfect. Okay. And that's true. That's actually a little bit more true than what I would have done. I didn't even think about that, you guys. So I've had this Superior Swallow in my inventory, but in the game, when you craft Superior Swallow, you don't lose like your enhanced swallows. So I would have had both, and I've only been surviving on one. That is interesting. I think I'll equip the weaker versions to start this fight. Okay. Now we can save this game. Superior Swallow, I know, right? I know. Vote for your rights. I voted for my daughters today. Oh, love it. Love it. My first sip of tea and now life seems worth living. I can see that being on a shirt for you. Octi merch. I'm so glad you said it that way. Truly, I'm absolutely voting for all women's rights. I did as well. I did as well. Let's see here. What else? I think I'm good to just start building stuff now. So we got our character points. Let me finish this loadout here. Actually, oh no, wait, I've already got those. So I just got to get my glyphs now. Okay, add item, glyph, Igni. Why does Igni look so weird? Igni 3, and we want 7. Is that the? Oh, glyph. Is it greater glyph, Igni? Crap, I don't remember. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, hang on a second. Glyphs, which are 3. I forgot what the dang thing was. 1 second here. Glyph, Igni, greater. Okay, I was very close. I was very close. All right. We'll throw these on, although I probably shouldn't have done that in case I wanted to reload this. Save over this last save here. Sorry, I know this is a pain in the butt, everybody. I know. I'm sorry. The building process is rather complicated. You got all these pieces moving together. All right. Bombs. Was it add bombs? That did work. Okay, and then add oils. Okay. All right. So now we can actually do what we want. This allows us to build our character how we want. Lucci scared me for a second. You said I did as well. I thought you were about to say get political and say I did not. Oh God. No. Takes some work, but worth it. Superior, in fact. Mr. Peachy and I differ on our political views. Makes the marriage spicy. JK makes some pretty annoying conversations. Mrs. Magoots and I are very similar, which is funny to think like my brother-in-law and my sister are not very similar. So I don't know. I don't really know how that would work. I don't know. All right. What else should I do then? So did I save? I don't remember if I saved, so I'm just going to save it again. This is with all the recipes and everything that I need. So now I just have to do my actual character build. And let me go ahead and pause this since I'll be in here. All right. So let's see. We'll have bombs. Bombs are good. We like the bombs in this game, it turns out. Didn't think I did it first. We want Superior Dragon's Dream and then Superior... which one was it? The Dancing Star. That's going to help me thin the herd right off the bat. I've got these other potions I'll take to start. So yes, now we will do. Basically, here's my plan, you guys. The plan is abandon attack power entirely because there is a decoction that I was trying to find, but I could not find it. I just found it yesterday. I could not remember the name of it to save my life. It is the Archgriffin decoction right here. Okay. If any stamina is available, strong attacks consume all of it and reduce the struck foe's vitality by 5% if the normal damage is calculated. All right. Also, I realized I have not been recording this and I've been meaning to. So let me get into that. All right. So we're gonna be abandoning attack power in favor of this Archgriffin decoction. Okay. Basically, the way it works is if I have any stamina, I will then use the stamina and it will take off 5% of the foe's vitality. So in theory, 20 attacks would do it. I don't know if it works exactly that way, but it sounds like it should based on this. I forgot what the name of this decoction was, so we're going to be using it today. A lot of back and forth. Oh, wait, Lord E likes to play devil's advocate when we talk politics. It's super annoying. A lot of back and forth. I'll preface by saying I'm not 100% on board with my political party. I sit on the fence about a lot of topics, but I pride myself in being open-minded and hearing people and their opinions out. Mr. Peachy gets a lot of his news from YouTube, which is definitely not a reliable news source. Yeah, I know how that goes. We've had this conversation before. Most all of my family believes a certain thing, and I generally don't agree. And it's the same way. A lot of Mrs. Magoo's family is the same way. Not all of it, to be very clear, not all of our families believe that, but it's like you can't, like my stepdad, for instance, I mean, when he's been over here, he'll just all of a sudden bring it up out of nowhere. And it's like, I don't agree with you. And I don't mind telling him that. Like, I don't agree. So then he has to kind of defend his views. And the thing is, there's not a lot of facts behind the views. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Never remember what's left and what's right. If I'm more blue, what am I, left or right? Indian UG, I can never remember the colors. All I think about is left, liberal, left, liberal, liberal lefties. That helps me remember. Alliteration. Any news you get on the interwebs has to be true. I mean, how'd it get on the internet otherwise? Right, Charles? I meant right as in correct, not the direction. Pretty centric. Socially, I'm more liberal, but fiscally, I'm more conservative. Probably remember it that way, Luke. Yeah, that's how it was taught to me when I was in high school. Left, liberal, liberal lefties. All right, let's build this freaking character. Let's kill these guys. Okay, so we had 5 on heightened tolerance. I have to build this slightly different than what I did before. Blade oil, let's see, oils. Time to slow to further 15%. Well, yeah, we want that. Steady aim would be good. Acquired tolerance, though, this is important. Okay, those are the 2 most important ones. We're probably also going to need tissue transmutation. I might not put all 3. Was it 5 points in that? Take a look at our character stats now. Our max vitality or toxicity 246. So we'll be able to take our 3. We'll be able to take our 3 decoctions, which is the plan. All right. Frenzy, we can totally ignore endure pain because we're never going to exceed the safe threshold. All bombs, even those that do not inflict damage, now deal plus 30 damage. 5% protection against attacks from the monster type that oil targets. Okay, that could actually be solid, but I think refreshment's the one I got to go for. Let's throw a few in that, and then our signs. We are going to boost up Igni pretty good. We'll throw a good solid 3 in that. I'm not going to really I don't really want to put anything else into those if I don't have to. So I might put some general abilities out there. We'll see. Kill some guys. Just making sure Lutz knows we aren't ignoring his rambling. I was kind of curious about that. I was ignoring him. It's a topic that I prefer not to discuss, but you guys know, I've told you guys how I feel. I feel like most of us are just generally good people. So, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. I'd prefer not to discuss if we could. If we could avoid it. I understand it is election day. You know, but it's just one of those things for me. In all honesty, I don't even necessarily, I'm not even trying to avoid it because I'm worried that it's going to offend somebody. I'd prefer to avoid it anymore these days because I'm just so freaking fatigued by it. So if I can be as totally blunt and honest with you guys as I possibly can. I know everybody here is like not completely good, generally good people, not completely good people. But yeah, this kind of conversation here, there's nothing wrong with this. Like, you guys are just saying this is how I feel, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's if I can just be totally completely honest. That's why I was going back into the game conversation. The subject's being changed, might be so we don't miss some time. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of time either. I only have another hour at most. So, Woodsy, how the heck are you? How are you doing, my friend? We kept it fairly civil. Oh, everybody was very civil. Everybody's very civil. I mean, I would expect nothing less. I mean, I don't think we're going to start going on any sort of... we're not going to start any big fights in this group. I don't see that happening. Okay. Each piece of medium armor increases sign intensity by 5%. Stamina regen. We want that. Okay, so we're going to throw that over there. I feel like I might just put... might end up having an empty spot. Because I definitely want Igni to be really, really strong. And then that would put remaining points in here, which is only barely enough to get to Synergy. Synergy was the one I was looking at before. Maximum number of bombs in each slot by 1. That would actually be pretty good, too. Potion effects don't wear off until potion toxicity falls to 90%. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, Lute's gotta be completely honest. I don't care about Geralt's build. That's fine. Charles, there are a million other streams out there, my friend, as you well know. As you well know. Listen, I don't promise to cater to anybody that, you know. I don't promise to cater to anybody that doesn't want to be here, you know. I've said this before. That's why I don't get upset about booby streams, because listen, my friend, if you are a booby stream watcher, great for you. You are not the target audience of this stream. So. Exhausted by it as well. Let's talk about brutal Witcher deaths instead. I agree, Koro. If you don't believe what I believe, then I will riot. JK, of course. I will say, since I cut the cable, I don't watch the news as much, and it's been nice on the political front. I have no idea what's going on anymore. So you use cable to watch news? Lightning, welcome in. I also love this game. I love this game. In fact, I love it so much I'm willing to get absolutely frustrated the heck out of by it. But you don't know me, Peachy. It's your place, Fat Knuckles, so go for it. I thought I did. I thought I knew Charles. Valinor. I don't know. I'm struggling on this part here. Maximum toxicity by 3. Why would I want 30? That doesn't... I guess that's solid, but it's not going to help, is it? Let's see, 240, 270? No, it wouldn't quite be it. I'd need it up to 280 to have a 4th decoction. Your current stamina level is too low. Science can be cast using adrenaline points? Wait, but I'm not really going to gain adrenaline, am I? I would hate to use that and then not get any adrenaline points. Then again, a damage dealt by bombs explosion generates 0.1. Oh, wow. We could get full adrenaline that way. Holy crap. Can't wait for the PS5 version. Wait, is it not on PS5 yet? Just here for all my friends. And that includes you, Lutz. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, my friend. Even if you don't care about Geralt. Though I gotta say, you guys, I'll be pretty bummed if we do finish this today and nobody cheers. I'll be pretty bummed because this has been a lot of planning and going to take a lot of execution as well. I'm considering maybe doing that and then the stamina levels too low, science we cast using adrenaline points. I'm considering maybe bundling those two things. I've never tried that. The problem is it would have to take away. Yeah, it might be worth it though. It might be worth it. Okay. So let's go with tissue transmutation. Let's see. Do we want pyrotechnics? No. Protective coating could be solid, I suppose. I don't know what blade oils I'm supposed to use, so I feel like I'm just going to kind of abandon those. Tissue transmutation. Okay, that's fully upgraded there. And then I have 7 points to try to get some other stuff in here. Bombs. Yeah, bombs. I should definitely put those on bombs. We're going to be using some bombs for show. All right, I need, what, 1 more point there? Hawaiian Prane? Yo, 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 what's going on? Welcome in. Love teasing Gwen. She has me open her food and packages for her, so I always pretend to eat it, and she yells at me, no, my chocolate. Used to run this build that basically made Geralt a straight-up demon. Did it involve, like, making Igni OP? Because that's usually what I do, is tons of Igni. But I think I'm going to do something a little different this time around. I think I am. My sign intensity is going to be maybe a little bit less, but sign intensity, having some sign intensity is great, but it's going to be a little bit down from what it was. I think I'm going to do a damage dealt by bombs explosion generates 0.1 adrenaline. So we're going to gain, hopefully, a lot of adrenaline. Because my plan is to use a lot of bombs, at least in the beginning. Okay, what is this one here? Let's see. Eating food generates vitality for 20 minutes. Nah. Ignore bomb and special bolt effects. Oh, that would actually be solid too. Bomb damage is increased by 200%, but the number of bombs and slots, no, we're not going to do that. Each defensive action generates adrenaline points, parries 0.1, counterattacks 0.4, dodges 0.3, rolls 0.2. Cannot be activated more than once every 5 seconds. Hawaiian Prane, appreciate that follow. Cheers. This one's for you. Welcome in. Cheers. I look every day to see what new games they add. I'm kind of surprised they haven't released the next gen version of this yet. I thought it was already out. Using signs now generates adrenaline points. Gosh dang, there's so many good general perks. Let's see. How badly do I need synergy? How badly do I need synergy? Increases the bonus for mutagen placed in mutagen slot by 10. So it gets what, up to like 4? I can get up to level 4 of that. I don't know that I really care that much. I don't feel like I care that much. I think I might just throw them in general and just say to hell with it. We're going to have some empty slots, but I can always just add a mutagen without, right? That still gives me 150 vitality, so it's still not worthless. Sign intensity plus 20%. We could even throw another one over there. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do sign intensity over there. Okay, so I'm going to do this the way that I originally was kind of thinking. So we're going to add rage management. Okay, a lot of general abilities here. Damage dealt by bombs explosion, generate adrenaline. Okay, we're going to do attack is the best defense. And then what's the other one? Where'd it go? Adrenaline points increase both weapon damage and sign intensity. Oh, that could actually be solid too. Do I use the adrenaline for that? Spooky, what's going on, dude? It was all critical based and decoctions. Yes. So the challenge we're going to do today, Hawaiian, is we are trying to basically kill the entire wild hunt all at once. All at once. And where did that other ability go? I don't know where it went. Increase adrenaline. Okay, here it is. Using signs now generates adrenaline point. Okay, here we go. Adrenaline burst. And then the last one, but not least, attack is the best defense. So this one also generates adrenaline points. I dodge a lot, so we're going to basically be getting a ton of adrenaline by dodging. Okay. So that's solid. I got to get one more. We'll throw this over here. 150. Okay. I think we're built. The inventory. Yes. Okay. So here we go. I wonder how long these manuscript formulas are going to be popping up. Probably a really long time. That could get really annoying. Let me turn that off in the HUD. Let's see. Video. HUD configuration. Info messages. Is it info messages? NPC and herb names. Crap, I don't know which one it'll be. What if I just turn the HUD off? That's super hardcore, huh? Schooner, hey, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Was doing my civic duty and my polling place was jam-packed. Was it really? I voted early and it was very easy. We were in and out in 10 minutes, I think. Action log, let's see. Witcher senses. I don't know which one of the... I'm gonna turn off info messages, see if that does it. Nope. Son of a gun, what is this thing here? Additional equipment? Location, date, display, and cutscenes. NPC and herb name. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn that off. There's got to be a way to turn that off, right? Minimap, HUD size. That's objectives on minimap. Undiscovered. Okay, on minimap. Witcher medallion and stat bars. Display current buffs. Breath remaining bar. How did info messages not do it? Okay, this might just be really annoying. Yeah, because that's my items. Son of a gun. Additional equipment. We want that on. Okay. Spooky, peachy. Lucky, my friend down in Texas said she didn't get a sticker, and I asked what's my motivation for going if I don't get a sticker. Spoogy. Nope. She wants a pearl neck. Oh, goodness. Fat fingers. Octi, Charles, Schooner, how the heck are you? Ahoy, Schooner. Going to yell at me again. My kitty cat bar, also known as a Kit Kat. Showed my polling place right at open, and I was voter 55. Wow. Voting center never has a line. True Cal. Gotta wait for Mr. Peachy to get to sleep before we go. So wish us luck. We'll probably be going in the early afternoon. We'll probably bring the girls. Oh, dang. Voted by mail, dropped the ballot off at the polling place. Yeah, we did some early voting, and it was very easy. Should have waited, but you could have been voter 69. Nothing wrong with that, Peachy. Exposed them to voting and their civic duty when young. Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to just continue popping up there. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Maybe if I save and then reload the save. Let's try that.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
I missed out on the door prize. Only the first 50 get a t-shirt. that would be pretty funny, actually. Never mind going to the places to vote, Kelt, until the day of. Then I wish I had mailed my ballot in. Yeah. Hey, Kirk, what's going on, dude? Hello, gorgeous. Working and lurking. No bladder level bar, indeed. No, nope, Schooner. Thankfully. That worked like a charm. Okay, let's freaking do this, you guys. Let's do this. We'll prepare by... Again, I don't really know what oils to use. I think it's... Is it Elementa? I think it's Elementa, but I don't actually know. I think the hounds are Elementa at least. But I don't know if any of these other ones actually matter. So we've got those. We're going to take the Arch Griffin decoction. Let's see. We have white honey as well. Arch Griffin decoction is where now? Oh, these aren't sorted by name. Sorted by type, price, weight, durability. We can't sort them by name? Why? It'd be way easier to find these if these were alphabetical. Oh my gosh. What is it? It's a red one. That's all I remember. Wyvern decoction. Okay, that's until damage is taken. Why is this the case? Chort. Archgriffin's right there. Okay, if any stamina is available. So again, this is our strategy here. We're abandoning attack power. We're going for using, if you use a strong attack using stamina, it will so the strong attack will consume all of your remaining stamina, and it will do 5% vitality damage. So I'm hoping it's going to be kind of OP here. And then Chort. So I want to also reduce my... I want to not be able to be staggered while the mages are still present. And then last but not least, I think we'll do the Night Wraith, which increases our max vitality of each foe killed. Okay. So those are the 3 we got to take at the beginning of battle. What about Leshen? Remind me what the Leshen does. Me trying to find it is going to take probably an eternity. The other one I was thinking about was Grave Hag. Where did that one go? That's the only downside about adding them all to your inventory. Grave Hag looked pretty sick too. There's Ancient Leshen. Okay, each sign cast increases stamina regeneration. That would be nice too. I can only take 3 though. I can only take 3. Where did my Grave Hag one go? Boglet, Troll, Algul, Succubus, Forktail. Oh, there's Grave Hag. Okay. Each foe slain accelerates vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. So that sounds cool too. It adds 5 vitality regeneration for each foe. We might try that one the next time around. But we gotta get into this fight. All right, friends, here we go. Not summon. Spawn Wild Hunt. Spawn Big E. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, let's see how it goes. All right, so remember, everybody, I'm using the beautiful sword combat mod, which means Geralt is a lovely sword dancer. Lovely, lovely sword dancer. I meant to use the bombs right off the bat, and I did not. How many hours do you have logged with the game? Somewhere around 600. Somewhere around 600 total. That's across multiple platforms, though. That's across Xbox. Oh. That's across Xbox and PC, though. Okay, let's try it. Let's try out these bombs here. Oh, we got stuck. Okay, that's very cool. Also, that bomb got way yeeted too far. There we go. That's a lot of adrenaline right there. This game goes against everything I was taught growing up. One in particular is running with a pointed object. Look at all these. Look at all these hounds on fire right here. All right. Are these guys still taking damage? I think they are. That was bad. That was stupid. Or was it Katakan? Katakan is every time you damage somebody, you gain some of their health. Like you basically just, I think that, or no, that was Ekimara, wasn't it? That's Ekimara. I can't remember. What is Katakan? Okay, we haven't used any of our health potions yet, which is kind of the strategy is to try to use none of them until we get on the big dogs. If I could just get Geralt to attack the way I'm trying to face, that'd be lovely. Oh boy, okay. All right, I think it's time to use one of those potions. Or turning your back to an enemy. What's wrong with that? I hate using my mouse wheel to get the right ability. All right, let's see how Igni is going to work on this build, because I did not build it particularly strong for signs. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. We got one hound in there. Is that enough to kill him? I'm guessing not. I did not put a super high sign intensity. Oh, wow. No, not even close. Very nice, very nice. I'm around the same and just picked it up again for the first time in 5 years. Running Death March is almost like I never played it before. Feels better than ever, though, somehow. Oh, it holds up so well. Oh, crap. Okay. So yeah, this mod that I'm using, though, he only does sword dancing attacks, and also, as you can see, he's doing dancing dodge moves. That's just kind of how this one works here. All right, let's test out this one. I killed one of them. I'm trying out the strong attacks to see how the 5% damage does. Pretty good. Pretty good. We still gotta get... Let's try these bombs again. Who knew Hounds of the Wild Hunt were so susceptible to bombs? Does it matter the order that I toss these in? I don't know. I just... Yeah, well, I guess it stops burning them sooner if I do that. Yeah, my sign, this is actually looking solid. Looking really solid. I don't remember, what was the ability that I had for... What was the ability I had? We're just going to leave this dancing star here. Oh! Oh, no, no, no! Oh! Oh, come on. Yeah, Eridan's attacks are just too freaking fast. This is for everyone here. Yenner Triss. Oh shoot, we've had this conversation a ton. I'm team Triss. 1000% team Triss. I feel like they've gotten more aggressive. Shouldn't have done that move. Gosh, I wish they could damage each other. That would be really great. One night stand with Yen, marry Triss. One night stand with Yen. I get it. I fully get it, though. Come back here. Oh, my gosh. We just hit so many of them with that. Come on, throw your bomb. No. No. Gosh, Eridan, you are a freaking butthole. I might die here. Oh. We've almost got all the soldiers, or the hounds gone now. Two hounds, and then we can start fighting the big dogs. Pun intended. Y'all can make me go to bat for Yen. She may not be perfect. She's so right for the story. Oh, come back, come back, come back. Oh, we got them both. Got them both. Okay. I think something's going on. Is something wrong with my bombs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I about died right there. Jeez. They did so many combos there. All right, so now we need... We'll take the Enhanced Swallow. I have not used a single Thunderbolt yet. I might as well go ahead and equip the Superior Thunderbolt. Actually, let's go ahead and do Superior Swallow, too. Give me a Nail Biter for a second. I know. Right answer only? Well, okay, so who's yours, Hawaiian? Okay, the hounds are almost all gone now. Oh, you're dead. You're gonna die from that. Right? Yes, okay. Just the big dogs left now. Okay. Alrighty, so we have to use Quen a ton. That's the main thing. Quen, we have to Quen out of our minds. Now I have to dodge Imlerith's attacks. Okay, that did... How am I getting hit so many times? That did do a significant... I see a piece of his health missing. You were pooping Thunderbolts for a while there? I'm gonna take a Thunderbolt right now, actually. The thing is, so again, these dodge moves here... The dodge moves allow me to regenerate stamina. Can I get this guy to turn his back? Also, I gotta be careful not to do too much damage to Aridin. Oh, we might have just failed. We might have just failed the thing. We're in Aridin stage 2. If it lets me move... Oh, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. And Aridin actually might be able to damage Imlerith now. Okay, this actually is not a bad thing at all. Oh, shoot, but I'm almost dead. Yeah, he might actually be able to help me kill Imlerith. Because these are AoE attacks. Oh, they are hurting. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we might do this. We might actually do this, you guys. Oh, I got stuck. Okay, I was like, why can't I attack? Not really sure. Can't hate on Triss, though, as a fellow redhead. Triss like pumpkin spice, great every now and then for a few months, but Yen is like Oreos. She's perfect year-round. Oreos, huh? Got a little greedy there. Went for 2 attacks. You guys, Imlerith has some actual damage being taken. No, Geralt. Freaking A, bro. Freaking A. Okay, I don't know where Aridin went. Oh, it was casting signs, right? Ah, yeah, I can use adrenaline points for signs. That's what it was. If I don't have any stamina, which I might not. Where did Aridin... Okay, Aridin's back now. Taking a little breather. Yes, freaking wreck. Wreck him. Oh, shoot. You got in the way, Aridin. You got in the freaking way, bro. Oh, this is going to do it. We're going to get it. Spooky. Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was weird. I have to pause. My gosh. Okay, this got freaking stuck. Spooky, thanks so much for gifting that sub to Hawaiian Prain. Cheers, my friend. Your team Yen all day over here. I think there are other dudes out there that were down with the PSL, though. Oh, I 100% am. Just had a PSL this morning as a reward for voting. Oh, that's a great idea. I need to get one before they go away. And Schooner, thanks so much for the 300 gold coins, too. Cheers to you. Almost threw off the challenge. No, you're good. I for some reason, all of a sudden, I got stunned. I got to go back to... I lost my... Yeah, he is damaging Aridin for... Or Imlerith for me. This is fantastic. Oh, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. I need to get locked. Okay, there we go. Say, how do I get locked back onto him? Ah, shoot. Nope, no, no. Gosh, we're so close. No, dodge the right way, Geralt. It's the teleporting. Dodge the right freaking way, bro. And cast the sign. Oh, I don't have enough. Shoot, I might die. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm locked into Caranthir. Hit a button. Oh my... why? Why did that bring up that menu? Why did that menu come up? Why? Why did that menu come up? And also, why, like, I don't understand why I couldn't... I was dodging perfectly all of a sudden, like, and then all of a sudden he's like, nope, nope, you can't dodge anymore. You got to dodge directly into Imlerith, wherever he's at. I must have been trying to hit D and I hit C at the same time. But why is the C menu that close to WASD? Like, why would I need my character button to be that close? Oh, it is so frustrating. Need some Team Yenners in here. Wife and I fawn every time. Wife's favorite quest is The Last Wish. She keeps bugging me for us to cosplay them, but I need to lose some weight first. Well, at least we know it's freaking possible. For better or for worse, it is possible. I have time for one more run at it. One more freaking run. Not as badly as calling me Spoogie, but close. Close. I guess I used too many Quens there at the end, too. All right. We need that one for sure. This one has been good. The short decoction. Complete resistance to the stagger effect. I think it was good, but maybe we want to use something else. Definitely we want Night Wraith. Let's see. Was I getting staggered? I think I was getting staggered. Schooner, appreciate the 100 more gold coins. Cheers to you, my friend. I feel your pain. We were so freaking close. Had I gotten Imlerith done, I could have then went after Caranthier while dodging the attacks. Also, Aridin likely would have helped me kill Caranthier with his like area of effect attacks. So I guess really I don't know what to do. I might do, you know what? Let's go after the, yeah, we're going to do, instead of Chort, we're going to go after the Grave Hag. I got to find it again. Grave Hag. Grave Hag is where? Right there. Each foe slain increases vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. So I'm going to get, by the time it's just the final 3 remaining, that's what, 70 times 5? 350 vitality regen? That seems like a lot, right? I might not need to use potions nearly as often. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I should add Big E back to the spawn wild hunt command. Let's just go freaking crazy right here. Okay, except for they still backpedal faster than Geralt can attack. Them. See, look at this. He's dancing all around, still can't get to him. All right. Gosh, dang, the mages are weak, but they still take away my entire Quen, pretty much. All right. Let's get this explosion here. This part took a lot of... For some reason, I just can't get him to throw the bomb. Throw the bomb. He refuses to throw the bomb. Throw the bomb. Just throw the bomb. Not there, Geralt. Okay. You know what? No, this is fine. That's throwing the bomb. This guy is a bit of a mess right here. If I could throw the bomb, I could catch a lot of these people on fire and kill them all at once. But alas, I can't do it. My vitality regeneration is looking really solid, actually, already. I haven't even finished killing everybody yet. See if I can get one more good Igni in here. Not the best. More like throwing the game. Come on, Geralt. Like, I just don't understand why you can't throw a bomb. Bombs in this game are just... They're good, but they just take too long to actually get thrown. I'm like... He is very beautiful, though. You can't deny that, right? You can't deny how beautiful this combat is. He does a 360 spin every sword swing. And it is art. This is art, my friends. This is witchering. Okay, I think all the foot soldiers are gone. I gotta try to get... I got a bunch of these hounds in the same Igni last time. And it seems like I'm only getting one this time. Trying not to use too much adrenaline. Look at my vitality regen. Oh my gosh, I should have used this potion way sooner. I cannot get these hounds to group up like I did last time. That was amazing. Nope. Didn't quite get it. Are you using Tawny Potion? I am not. I am not. I probably should, though, shouldn't I? Dang it. Not the person I wanted to attack. I don't like attacking them while they're burning because it actually cancels the burn effect. There we go. Okay, that one's dead. We're almost... Yeah, Tawny would be pretty solid, though. Let's go ahead and... would I equip it over... Yeah, let's equip it over Thunderbolt. Equip it over Thunderbolt. Not currently using Thunderbolt. There we go, got a couple of them. Yeah, that's so freaking fast. That might kill all three of those ones right there. Ah, it's stuck. Okay, one more hound. Gosh, that kick is so cheap. Aridin is just the freaking corniest fighter. Okay, that's the last hound there. Okay, we're back at it. We probably still want to keep Tawny around, but I definitely want to have swallow potions on hand. I wish I could equip 3. Wait, could I do that in here? I think I can. Let's get rid of the bread. If so, let's put... Yeah, let's get rid of bread. We'll have water be our only healing potion. And then we'll throw a thunderbolt down there. I think I can take all of them? Find out. It might be kind of close. Okay. Okay, do I attack? I think I actually need to attack Aridin. Look at this vitality regen. Oh my gosh, this... I just literally will attack anybody at this point. I think if I keep going after Aridin, if I get him on stage 2, he'll help me kill Imlerith as well as Caranthier. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. It's kind of risky, though. Oh, it might have glitched. Okay, we're out of it. So we did take a little bit of a beating from that.
Not good.
How is he blocking those? How? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Got to keep up on Quinn.
What now, you piece of filth?
You piece of filth. Oh no. Oh no! I'm frozen! Geralt can call me a piece of filth anytime. If I could just stay on Imlerith, this will be lovely. Oh, my tawny wore off. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened last time. I got stunned by Imlerith. Oh my gosh, come on. We're so freaking close. Come on. Oh, he glitched? Okay. That's fair. Imlerith, come on, just freaking die already, bro. Oh no! Keep hitting Imlerith. Keep hitting him. Oh, he might kill him for me. He's so close to killing him for me. Please. Oh, terrible timed Quinn on my part. Come on. Oh, he's so close to dying. I need to get out of these trees. I can't see a dang thing. Get out of it. Oh my gosh, these teleports are stupid right now. Oh, hit him one more time. Hit him. Oh, he's dead! Okay, come on. Oh, we gotta get Caranthir now. Wait, is Caranthir dead? He actually might be. He's probably... Oh, no, he's over here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the closest we've ever been. Caranthir is a little bit of a challenge, though, because he teleports He's basically just a... He's cannon fodder. Although, he is very glitched right now. Like, Geralt won't even attack him. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Hopefully Caranthier will... Yeah, there we go. He should be relatively easy work. As long as Aridin doesn't just, like, wreck the crap out of me here with this decoction we have. Don't hit Aridin, though. Aridin's glitchy AF, so I have to kill him last. Otherwise, I might fail this thing. Oh, attack the guy you're targeting, Geralt. What are you doing? I did not mean to attack. I dodged right into that. I'm trying to stay close to Caranthier while those things hit. Come on, we are so freaking close. Oh, no! I saw that. I'm so dialed in. I am very dialed in right now. My gosh, that attack is so freaking loud. Ah. Nope. We got just a few more hits on Caranthier here. No, not... Roach? Really? We're gonna call Roach? Okay, he might actually be able to kill Caranthier with these. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, I dodged right into that. Like 2 more hits, maybe? I'm gonna wait until after these ice ball things are gone. Peachy's gonna pay for my vacation? What? Thanks, Peachy. Took a hit there. Man, how is he still alive? Then again, I do know Caranthier is also extremely bugged. He might have infinite health. Okay, I think Caranthier is dead. I'm like 99% sure he is dead because I remember doing like the kill all command and he would not ever, his body would not disappear. You gonna use these on yourself, Aridin? Okay, this is it, everybody. This is freaking it. Human shield strat. Tawny wore off again. E for Tawny. This is surreal. I just started this game. Those attacks are so freaking loud. I also don't know if we'll actually be able to kill Aridin for good, because there's a cutscene tied to his final battle, and I don't know that it's going to work, but we're going to try. You know what? Aridin understands the beauty of combat. Oh, that was a bad idea. Also, can we take a quick peek here? I have 12,500 vitality. Oh my gosh. Hello there. Hey, what's going on, Heisei? Shoot, I probably am just about out of time. I'm gonna get him to see if he can attack himself again. We're so freaking close on this. On harder, dang it. Oh, that's not gonna get there. This pirouette move is actually really powerful. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, good dodge. Good dodge, Aridin. You know what? Game, respect, game. Zeuskosti? Zeusosti? Welcome in. Oh, shoot. We're down to our last freaking guy. Uh-oh. I think this is he's gonna try to teleport us to the end. And he can't do it. He can't teleport us to the end. Call me Zeus, not the Zeus sussy. Friends, I know it's kind of anticlimactic, but I believe that is all the further that you can actually get. That is all the further you can get when fighting Aridin in a spawn state. So we have officially completed this challenge, my friends. I know it's a little anticlimactic. You actually want to see Aridin die, but you can't do it, unfortunately. Not in this spawn state. Spooky, my dude. Spooky, my dear. Thanks so much for that. I knew we were going to get it. I freaking knew it. I've been preparing myself. Cheers. Cheers. How much of a crappy A ghost do you have to be to lose to a freaking tree? So what happens at the... I don't mean to spoil the game for anybody that's not played The Witcher 3 here, but this is the point in the fight where Aridin spawns you back to like another... Like he takes you places because he can teleport. So he takes you back to the place you originally started fighting, and then basically you just have a few more hits and then you can kill him. But it's not possible to do that when you spawn him like this, unfortunately. So yeah, I wish I could kill him the rest of the way, but there's no way to do that during the spawn. So, friends, we freaking did it. My meeting is starting in 6 minutes, so I'm pretty stoked about it, though. Pretty stoked about it. I guess you all are too, definitely. Friends, let's head to the tavern. Congrats. Thanks so much, Lady Iron. Friends, I got to run. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. We're going to be back again tomorrow. I will say this. Tomorrow's going to be a little different. Tomorrow's going to be a little different here. I have one day. Hard fought, well researched. It was a lot of research. It was a lot of time. I mean, shoot, I wrote a mod too. You know, I wrote my first ever mod, trying to not to necessarily help with this fight, but to do it. So, Kirk, my dude, appreciate you. Hopefully work's going all right for you. I've got one more day left to stream before vacation. So here's what we're going to do tomorrow. I hope it won't be too much of a, ask, I suppose. I might do a quick check here. Let me check how long to beat real quick. I'm not really sure, but I really want to try out Myth Force, you guys. I want to try out Myth Force. So the plan is going to be, if it fails, I apologize, but I've only got one day left, okay? And I don't want to get into something new. We're going to be starting some new games when I return, okay? So that'll be kind of cool, or at least we're going to start a little bit of a game rotation once again. Excuse me. So it'll be cool when we get back. We'll be getting into some new games. That said, we'll try out Myth Force tomorrow. And we'll see how it is. So I was going to send the build I was referencing earlier another time then. Oh, feel free. If you want to, you can send it in Discord or you can whisper it to me. Yeah, thanks for that, True Kel. It's like you read my mind, my friend. Trash. Have a good day. You as well, Lady Iron. Tomorrow we'll try out Myth Force. I've never played before. It is a roguelite, which I am generally not a huge fan of, but the art style of this game, is so cool. It's so freaking cool. I'm excited to show you guys it. I won a key from the devs, so we're gonna play it tomorrow. I think I mean, with it being a roguelite, we should have pretty easy place to stop. So even when I have my morning meeting, I should be able to pull away from it. So, not you, the points. Oh, it's all good, Kay. I knew what you meant. So, dry spell of your vacation is gonna be brutal, but I'm sure it's gonna be an awesome time and you deserve an unplug. I appreciate that, Bookie. Like I said, there will be some videos releasing on the tubes, for what it's worth. They won't be the same as a live stream, but, you know, I hope you'll enjoy them. So, Ace Agent Black, appreciate the follow. Cheers. Welcome in, my friend. This one's for you. Cheers. With that, I think I'm going to have to leave you here. I hope you guys can make it tomorrow for Myth Force. But for now, let me go ahead and get the thank yous. There it is. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I know it's a little bit tough for me to actually chat with chat, but I appreciate it. We finally achieved it. So, but cheers to the cheers, Schooner and Spooky. Coleman, Iron, Kirk, and Octi for being part of the mod squad. Follows from Ace Agent Black, Zeus, Hawaiian, and Mango. Appreciate you for the follows, everybody. Hawaiian Praying, thanks so much for gifting that sub, Spooky. And then Book, Coleman, Iron, Fresh, Curry, Peachy, and Spooky on Ko-fi. Thank you so much, everybody. Seriously appreciate it. Appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Cheers to you, Hawaiian Praying. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, this was a challenge that I had been planning for quite a while. I did the build. What did we do? We did two days researching the build, 3 days researching the build, and then this was the third day that we finally, you know, we got the challenge, but we finally freaking beat it. So I wrote a mod. Like, that's pretty stupid, right? I wrote a mod just because I got sick of people saying the game has too much sword dancing. So I made the game exclusively sword dancing. And I'll try to see if maybe I can package it up and post it on Nexus. So the other people, if they want to be stupid like me, they can also do it. So yeah, friends, with that, I am going to run. I got a meeting starting here in 1 minute. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow for the last stream for, was it seven streams? I'll miss you guys, but it'll be a good time to hang out tomorrow, and say our farewells for a little bit. So everybody, have an amazing rest of your day. Take care of yourselves and others. Be safe out there, and I'll see you soon. Love ya. Bye.